This is a Kifaru 12-man Tipi, and I just pitched it this morning. It took me 15 minutes and it was the first time I'd ever pitched it. Just followed the instructions and it went up pretty easy. Only problem is I pitched it inside out the first time, so I'd take it down and re-pitch it. The Tipi comes with instructions that you need to seal all of the sutured or stitched seams and then let it cure for 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while I'm at it, hopefully I can show you a couple of the features of the Tipi and give it a little test. This is the seam sealer that comes in with it. It's a GE premium waterproof silicone, and the instructions say to cut it off between the first and second lines, so I'm going to do that and seal some seams here. My Tipi came with Vargo stakes. So Vargo is a company that makes like stoves and some stakes and things like that. It came with plenty of these things. So this is the inside of the Tipi. There's the little smoke hole there. You can cover it. There's a little patch on the outside that you flop down. You might want, if you're not going to use your stove, you might want to take care of that before you pitch it. I'm going to start with sealing the cone there, and it's so tall on the inside here that I'm going to actually need a real ladder to do it. So now I've sealed the cone and these panels that are up there, and I'm just going to show you what the directions say to do. Take a little bit of this stuff, put it on your finger, and just kind of massage it into the seams. And what I'm going to do is do this all around. I'm going to go clockwise so I don't miss a seam or something. All the way around the tent and get all these little seams sealed. It's not unusual for high-end tent manufacturers to have you seal the seams of the tent yourself. For instance, I have a very, very high-end North Face Expedition tent that I had to do this for as well, and I'm not sure why they do that. I think it's probably so that if your tent leaks, it's a YP, your problem. It's nothing they did. The fault is yours. And I guess it makes sense to me that they would do it that way. I can't say I'm super fond of it, but I guess that's the way it works. So I'm all done sealing the seams. It took about 2 hours to do all of it. They sent me 2 of the tubes of the seam sealant, and I only used 1. And so I'll have extra if there's any leaks developing or anything like that. It'll be easy enough to patch it up. I think I'll just keep that sealant in with the Tipi stuff. And so far it looks kind of neat. It sure is attracting enough attention. People are doing like the slow drive-by thing, which is, well, I don't know. My neighbors already pretty much think I'm crazy, but now they're really going to guess that I'm off my rocker. But anyway, I got this tent, or Tipi. I have a real good friend that's a hunting guide, and he's goes out and guides elk and moose hunts and things like that. And he had this particular Tipi and really liked it, so I got it. The idea was that I'd be able to have the dog and the 3 kids and the wife, and we'd all be able to sleep on cots and have plenty of room. And so far, it looks like there's going to be more than enough room in there. So I'll try to put out some more videos as I get more experience with the Tipi and kind of show you some of the neat features and all of that as I learn about them.